Welcome to Sam's How To. Today I'm going to be talking about how to edit in Lightroom. A few tools and tips that you can use to improve your photo editing. Okay, Radial Brush. Now to highlight a specific area and put it into focus, you can use the Radial Brush tool to kind of isolate the area and make it stand out more. Now to do so, you need to press here and then click and drag the area that you want to focus on. Now by default, this should control the area around the circle or the oval that you just drew. Now to manipulate this or edit it a little bit, you need to adjust the exposure, drop it down a little bit, for example, just to make some kind of vignette in the photo. So drop down the exposure, for example. You can play with the contrast of the background, the highlights, the shadows and all that. And if you feel that one of these is something that you want to reset, bring back to 0, a good tip here is to just double click on the name and it will go back just like that. Now after adjusting a little bit, if you want to go back and check what's going on, this will bring us to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is before and after. Now after you're done with this one, you either press enter on your keyboard or press done in here. Now if you want to check what's going on here with the picture, what changes have you done, and if you need to change a little bit more or go back into some of the exposure or something like that, you need to press on the slash button on your keyboard, press and hold, you'll see the before, and release to see the after. Just press release, you see how much change have you done to the picture, and you'll have a good idea about if you need to change something else, if you needed to bring out the exposure a little bit more or anything like this. Number 3 is straighten. It's an awesome way to level your photos. You know, sometimes you take a picture and you look at it in the camera and it looks great, but then you go back and look at it in the computer and it just doesn't look straight. And to fix that, press here on the crop overlay or press R on your keyboard and then go to here where it says angle, press on this straighten tool. Now choose something straight that you know that will work out, like maybe a building or maybe the horizon in this case. Now press on one side and drag with the horizon, make sure it's level to the horizon itself, and then release. That's it. Lightroom will straighten the picture for you, and then press enter on your keyboard. That's it. The picture looks perfectly straight, and you can use that and post it anywhere you want. Now number 4 is lights out. Now lights out is a way, by hitting L on your keyboard, you get this cool isolation with the black background so you can see your photo without any tools and sliders surrounding it, so you can get a better idea about how your edit is looking and if you might need a further adjustment to it. Now just to do so, just press L on the keyboard and as you can see, all you can see here is your picture. Everything else is dimmed out, blacked out, like a dark mode, so you can get a better idea about what's happening here in your photo and if you need to edit it or change it a little bit more. Now, number 5 is custom presets. So after spending a long time tweaking and adjusting your photo to perfection, and you've edited a lot of things in here, the colors, the brightness, the adjustments and everything, and you want to just save this for the future, you want to apply the same changes to another photo, you can just go and create a preset. Now to do so, you need to press here in the preset section and then choose create preset. Now in here, give it a name, anything you want. Now since this is, as you can see, consisting of orange and teal mostly for the photo, this is what I'm going to call it. So orange and teal. And in here you can choose which of these gets saved and which doesn't. Like for example, you don't want to save the color adjustments or saturation or anything of this. You can just select or deselect these and then boom, press create. Now once you do so, you will find that the preset is created in here. As you can see, I have two because I already created this. Now to apply this again on another photo, you need to go to the photo that you want and then just select the preset that you want to apply it to, like this. Boom, that's it. You get the same changes that you've done in the previous photo to this one, and you can use it in future in any other photos. That was it. Hope you enjoyed the